51% of Americans surveyed say they would rather have more free time, even if it means less money. And 48% say they have done something about it, moved to a different community, shortened their work hours, passed up a promotion, reduced their commitments, or lowered their expectations.
It's going to be a philosophy, a way of being that's going to bring us well into the 21st century.
Those who chart national trends say simplicity is here to stay.
The people that are being downsized, the underemployed, those people that are waiting for the axe to fall on them next, they're all looking to the future and they're saying, you know, I better cut back on my expenditures.
I'll be back later. A lot of this is about having a life of enoughness.
Peter Mui downsized 2 years ago, quitting his career as a publishing executive.
The job owned me, or I allowed the job to own me. I would be on the phone to Japan at 11 o'clock at night. I'd be on the phone to Frankfurt at 5 o'clock in the morning. We were pressurizing the bottle so we can shoot it off, instead of going to orbit.
It's going to shoot off.
Now, Mui lives frugally off his savings, and he spends his days volunteering for dozens of community organizations. On this day, he's shooting off bottle rockets for school children at the Lawrence Hall of Science.
There's lots of noble causes, things to be done out there. If your focus is on paid employment, they'll just go right by you. And the most precious thing that any of us has is time. And once you spend that, you can't get it back. And it seems like such a precious commodity that we really should value it much more highly than we seem to.
Just about everything in Peter Mui's apartment is secondhand. He drives an 8-year-old car. He gets around mostly on his old bicycle. And he says he is happier and closer to his neighbors and his community than he'd ever be if he was still jetting around making book deals. Now, it's estimated that about 5% of the baby boom generation are downsizing, and that's expected to grow to 15% by the end of the decade. So it appears millions of people are making these choices.
It's a lot of food for thought there, obviously, but we all just can't quit our jobs, obviously.
Well, yeah, that's true. When you've got a house payment and children to think of, and if you're in a relationship, it sure helps if both people want to downsize. Otherwise, it gets kind of complicated. On the next 2 nights at 11, we'll explore other ways to simplify your life, short of leaving the rat race completely.
Sure. Certainly something to think about, giving you that peace of mind if you can get it.
Yeah.
All right,
thanks, Deborah.